Good evening, the meteorologist Chita Craft. Here is an update with those strong to severe thunderstorms working across the area. When I say that, if you're in Katy right now, okay, you are having blinding rain, a lot of lightning. So if you're watching right now anywhere towards Katy, it is really coming down. You're probably hearing those big claps of thunder, seeing a lot of lightning. So in fact, most of the lightning is almost concentrated right now right over Katy. So that's a big portion that's getting hit. Now right along 290 and then just north of Conroe there, I will say though, the line of thunderstorms that we've been watching that's moved out of I-35, it has started to weaken. You know, it's kind of falling apart just a little bit in comparison to the really severe thunderstorms that I was tracking just about 2 hours ago. So here's Katy. Again, that's that blinding rain indicated by the red on our radar. This is moving right over Barker towards Cypress. If you're in Cypress, you're not getting quite as much lightning as what we're seeing I-10 westbound, but you're getting some nice little downpours outside as well. Heads up Jersey Village, Barker into Bunker Hill Village. I think areas even in the Galleria, West Houston, the Med Center, give this about 30-45 minutes. It's heading your direction. I'm going to just kind of take you on a little trip with the radar right now. Notice from Pinehurst to Tomball, you're about to get hit with some really heavy downpours. When I say that, a half to maybe up to an inch of rain, that sort of thing. Just wait, portions of 45 from the Woodlands, I think towards Conroe, you'll start to see some of that rain in the next 30 minutes or so. But from Huntsville into New Waverly, a lot of the lightning has weakened and the strength of these thunderstorms are starting to weaken over even Montgomery County. But we have seen some heavy downpours and some gusty winds. Some of our reports are even up to about 40 miles per hour, so some strong gusty winds northbound. I want to show you though where the severe thunderstorms, they kind of all tightened up and they're basically moving right over areas like Victoria, towards LaGrange. These are going to be areas that we could have easily seen these thunderstorms from Wharton, Fort Bend towards Harris County. It's just a little piece of that line started to drift a little further south. So we're going to miss, I think, probably the most severe thunderstorms. And that's why the yellow that you see right over Victoria, those are severe thunderstorm warnings. Now, right now, anybody that's watching here locally, we do not have any active warnings. These are all south of our viewing area here locally. But easily we could have seen these thunderstorms even in town. Now, I'm not expecting that, so I guess that's the good news. Most of that line is really starting to weaken. As far as the hail detector goes, we like to look inside the storms and see the potential of hail. When you see that light turquoise, probably not likely. But once you start to see some of the yellow, red, that could be pea-size hail that is indicated. And notice how that's closer to Katy. So don't be surprised if you're watching in Katy that you pick up some hail, maybe winds up to about 40, maybe up to 50 miles per hour. Now, this is not going to last long. In fact, I'm only giving this about an hour, and then I think these thunderstorms are going to race out of here. You may still have rain lingering over the next 3 hours or so, but the severity, the strongest part of these are going to rip across the area. The National Weather Service just updated this. Instead of the entire area under that severe thunderstorm watch, they took some counties out that now that line is already pushed through. So Harris County, Waller, Fort Bend, still under that, including Galveston, Brazoria, and Matagorda County. So what I'm expecting from here, 9:30 this evening, I still think Harris County, that's when these thunderstorms will be rolling through. Same for Fort Bend County. And then by 10 o'clock this evening, notice how quickly this line is moving. So we still have the chance to see one of these thunderstorms turn to severe, so we could easily see some warnings pop up. But I think at this point, kind of what we're seeing right now is what will probably linger through about 11 o'clock this evening, and then that's it. In fact, our future track showing throughout the day tomorrow, we are dry. You're not going to have to really worry about the rain. You'll wake up to clouds. 50 is a cool start to the day. High temperatures in the afternoon staying in the 60s. So tomorrow will be a lot cooler than today by a good 15, maybe 20 degrees, and then it's going to be windy. So some of our winds tomorrow afternoon will be gusting up to about 30 to 35 miles per hour, sustained around 20. Those winds tomorrow out of the north, so that's going to be a cold wind, and especially with temperatures in the 60s. We really warm things back up towards the early and mid part of next week. So the only severe impacts that we could see even over the rest of the week, it's really happening right now, and there are no active warnings in place. We were seeing those warnings from about 5:30 late this afternoon through our evening hours. So this is kind of the big update. That severe line of thunderstorms that moved out of I-35, it is really weakening for all of our counties. I still think we're going to get some heavy downpours. Half to a quick inch of rain will be possible. Hail is very possible, pea-size hail. Take a look. Katy right now is still getting hit really, really hard. I'll zoom in. I'll show you that last little bit. Right along I-10, so Barker, Bunker Hill Village, right along the Beltway. That'll be next. From Cypress into Jersey Village, you're probably seeing lightning off in the distance. It may be enough to knock some power out here or there, some gusty winds. But at this point, I'm expecting this to continue probably through about 11 o'clock this evening, and then overnight tonight, it really dies out from there. You can always go to KHOU.com for the latest, and if we get any active alerts, of course, we'll push those on out to you. Hope you have a great evening and stay safe.